Let me switch this around. Hey, how's it going, guys? So here's whoa! I'm falling all over the place. Okay, you see me? All right, there it goes. So I decided to do a little highlights video. I've been doing these prediction videos, or analysis videos, breakdown videos, whatever you want to call them. I've been doing them for the past couple months. I've been having fun with them. Obviously I get some right, I get some wrong. But it's kind of cool to go back and recap, some of the wrong or correct predictions that I've made. So I just wanted to do that real quick. I think it's important to at least assess what's been correctly predicted or what I've gotten wrong. And I'm the type of person who I like to admit my faults and call out things that I've missed, I've gotten incorrect. So I'm more than willing to talk about that stuff because I've been seeing some of the comments of people want to hate, people want to talk shit. Like, look. When I'm breaking down these fights, there's no personal bias. It's not like I have any hate or ill will towards these fighters. I actually respect all of them highly. I just have to call it how I see it. If I see a guy that's been taking a bunch of L's, I'm probably not gonna side with him. Just being honest with you, it just doesn't make sense analytically. It doesn't make sense when it comes to trying to predict fights correctly. People are favorites in fights for a reason, and sometimes I may get it wrong. I may call a certain fighter who has a certain. I may believe he has a certain edge, but maybe in reality they don't. And when they fight, it shows. And I'm willing to admit that. In this day and age, there's a lot of people who like to hide their flaws and hide their mistakes under the rug. But I'm not the type of person, and I'm gonna call each and every one of my mistakes how they are, what they are, and I'm gonna put it out there for the world to see. And I don't really give a shit. All right. So let's look at some of the predictions that I got correct and some of the ones that I got wrong. So just to, get all the bad shit out the way, I'm gonna start with the ones that I got wrong. Okay, so one of the ones when I broke down to Liddell Ortiz, I went back over the video, and I was sad about the whole thing leading up to it. If you look at it. So in the end, I remember I said I'm gonna side with Liddell. But if you look at the video, it looks like I didn't want to, and I kept talking about it's gonna be sad if Ortiz finishes him. It's gonna be sad and all this stuff. Kind of like I saw it coming, And so you could call that an incorrect prediction. I wouldn't, but you could call it an incorrect prediction. So we'll give you that one. But the one I totally did get wrong, and for sure, like the breakdown was so incorrect. It was Pena lost to Trezano. Mike Trezano was a stud. I said that going into that fight that he was definitely a live dog, and it was a pick'em fight, and it was going to be a lot closer. He was just able to stifle Luis Pena. Luis Pena wasn't able to get off as much striking as he usually does, and he wasn't able to dictate the pace of the wrestling. So that's all she wrote when it came to that fight. Trezano is definitely a live dog, and he's definitely up and comer. So be on the lookout for that dude, because he's definitely going to be a name to look out for sure. And then the next one that I got wrong, it was again in Liddell Ortiz event, a Golden Boy promotion, fucking up my ratio. No, I picked Escudero to beat T-Bout, and the only reason why I had picked Escudero, even though he was up and down fighter, I had seen that going in. I just felt that T-Bout had been on a losing skid, so I went against T-Bout, but T-Bout was able to somehow neutralize. He had good wrestling, top advantage, and he was able to ground and pound, and he got a good takedown at the end of the fight in the third round. It was a close fight. I think it was split. It might have, but it might have been unanimous for T-Bout. I think it might have been unanimous. Sorry, I don't recall. That night was that event was pretty boring. But yeah, so those are the ones that I got wrong. So now getting those out the way, let's go to the ones that I got correct. I got Ricardo Lamas over Elkins, so that's one. Ding. Random versus Pennington, I got that one. Ding. Ponzinibbio over Magny, I got that one. Ding. I got Yair Rodriguez over Korean Zombie. I don't even know how I pulled that one out of my ass, but I got that one right. Ding. Adesanya over Bronson. I got that one correct. Ding. DC over Lewis. Ding. And Ngannou over Blades. I got that one. Ding. And then I got a stoppage, and I even called it correctly. Souza versus Weidman. Ding. So if you look at that, that's 8 out of 10. Some of you guys might count 11 if you want to go with Liddell or whatever. But 8 out of 10 brings my ratio to 80%, and that's pretty freaking good. Here, I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like. It's kind of blurry. I was trying to show you guys, but it is what it is. But yeah, 80% ratio. I'm proud of it. You know, November was a good month for me to predict these fights, and hopefully I catch some steam and get a higher ratio coming December. But thank you guys for paying attention and for tuning in. I don't give a fuck if you guys hate or whatever, as long as you guys are clicking on the videos and watching. I thank you guys for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Peace.